Visual art forms encompass a wide range of creative expressions that are primarily visual in nature. This includes painting, drawing, sculpture, printmaking, photography, architecture, video making, textile, digital art, installation art, and lastly, calligraphy. Each art form has its own unique beauty and can evoke different emotions in people. Visual arts serve as a means for artists to communicate their thoughts and ideas, allowing viewers to connect with the artist's visions, whether using traditional method or modern technology. Visual art continues to evolve and inspire people all over the world. So, for us to gain a better understanding, let's delve deeper into this matter. So first, let's identify each one of them. First,
painting is defined as a process of applying paint into another medium to a solid surface, usually a canvas. Paint or any other color are more commonly applied using a paintbrush. Painting is a form of visual art that captures the expression and ideas. Painting in early education and care is part of its natural landscape. We can see the easiest field with an array of colors just waiting to be explored.
These are the examples of most famous paintings of all time. The Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci, 1533 to 1519. Starlight by Vincent van Gogh, painted in 1889. The Scream by Edvard Munch, painted in circa 1893 using oil and pastel on cardboard. The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali, painted in 1931.
Drawing is one of the oldest forms of human expression within the visual art.
Through visual art drawing, the artists communicate their feeling, thoughts, and experience, leaving a lasting impression of those who engage with their creation.
Learning the different styles of drawing, you will also help to improve your artistic abilities. We've listed 11 drawing styles that will expand your drawing abilities both artistically.
First,
Doodling, photorealism, hyperrealism, cartoon style, line drawing, architectural drawing, geometrical drawing, tattoo drawing, typography drawing, stippling, hatching and scrubbing, diagrammatic, morphic drawing.
Sculpture is very different than painting, drawing, photography, or other two-dimensional work in its ability to step into the viewer's world in a very direct and physical way. When you experience a sculpture, you don't just experience it from one perspective. You view it from multiple angles, so it's like 1,000 compositions rolled into one. Sculpture has 3 dimensions. When we say 3 dimensions, it has height, width, and depth. There are 4 different approaches to sculpture, sometimes depending on the media one uses. The first is carving, which involves cutting or chipping away a certain shape from stone, wood, or other materials. This is considered to be a subtractive process, so materials is taken away from the outside in. Michelangelo's Pieta is an example of this approach to sculpture, and the religious statues or called as rebulto that we mostly see inside the Catholic Church. Second is modeling. Modeled sculptures are created when a soft material like clay is molded and shaped to create a form.
The third one is assembling. This is when sculptors gather and join different materials to create an assembled sculpture. An example of this would be David Smith's QB series, in which he assembled these stainless steel geometric shapes to create these new forms. Lastly is casting. This is when you have a material that is melted down, usually a metal, and that is then poured into a mold. When the mold cools, the metal hardens, and the form emerges.
Printmaking is a process of making artworks by printing. Printmaking normally covers only the process of creating prints that has an element of originality rather than others. Printmaking is not chosen only for its ability to produce multiple impressions, but rather for the unique qualities that each of the printmaking processes leads itself to. Printmaking has shaped culture in all parts of the world. Originally used as a form of communication, printmaking is a value artistic medium with unique technical qualities, and it's also created by transferring ink from a matrix or through a prepared screen to other materials.
Contemporary artists continue to use printmaking for its unique visual qualities. As today, printmakers work with time-honored hand process. Often, it communal printmaking workshop that foster collaboration and innovation. They build on the rich tradition of their artistic forebears. Tradition printing making techniques include woodcut, etching, engraving, and lithography, while modern artists have expanded available techniques to include screen printing.
Photography is the art, application, and practice of creating images by recording light, either electronically by means of an image sensor or chemically by means of a light-sensitive material such as photographic film. According to Google Arts and Culture, much progress has been made in photography. Photos have always served a function, whether they were exposed to light for hours to develop or they were digitally manipulated with a press of a button. There are numerous ways that pictures can be utilized to communicate a story. Some of our photography is used in science to record novel plants, species, or to enable in-depth animal research. Textbooks incorporate images to teach pupils about various locations throughout the globe. Most houses have family portraits hanging on these walls. Here are the tips if you want to start doing photography. 1. Gathering basic equipment includes choosing a camera according to your comfort level. 2nd, taking great photographs. Spend a lot of time capturing images of the things you are truly enthusiastic about. Instead than focusing on taking flawless photos, attempt to capture the moment that delighted you or that made you smile. Last, transitioning to a photography career. If you're thinking about a career in photography, you may already know what style of photography you want to do. If not, spend time trying a variety of styles. For example, focus on fine art, fashion, food and product styling, nature and landscaping, family and events, or photojournalism.
Architecture is everywhere. We are seeing establishments like buildings, schools, offices, hospitals, and supermarkets. They were designed for their particular purposes. It is also a science of designing buildings and other physical structures. A wider definition often includes the design of the total built environment from the macro level of town planning, urban design, and landscape architecture to the micro level of construction details and sometimes furnitures. The term architectures is also used for the professions of providing architectural services. In addition to, architecture can indeed serve as a little time capsule of human history. It reveals us human thoughts, ideals, ideas, and even our fears and worries. As you probably know, architecture is part of science and part of art. Being part of art, it provides us an outlet for creative expression and allows the society to view, create, and shape their environment and living space differently in a unique way. Being in science, architecture also covers our functional needs, providing us living space and environment that is practical and comfortable.
Architecture, it is the art and science of designing buildings, structures, and spaces that meet the needs of people using them. So now let's proceed to the example of architecture. The first one is the Eiffel Tower, were located in Paris, France. Constructed in 1889, the Eiffel Tower is one of the most famous structures in the world. It's named after the engineer Gustave Eiffel, and it was built as the entrance arc for the World Expo of 1889. The tower is 300 meters high and approximately as an 81-story building. The last example is the Colosseum. This ancient Roman amphitheater is considered one of the greatest achievement of Roman architecture. It was constructed in 70 to 80 AD, and it's one of the first building in history where concrete was used for construction.
Now, let's move on to video making, vlogging, or film making. What is video making? And what is the importance of video making? Based on our last topic, video making meaning is the process of producing video content using a camera. It uses moving images. Editing, directing, and cinematography may be included. Additionally, it is a form of digital arts that serves as a powerful tool that can engage target audiences effectively. Video making can be an alternative in conveying messages in a more alluring way. With the information and demonstration included in the video, as the creator, you tend to satisfy and gain thousands and millions of viewers that you are aiming to persuade depending on the theme and the content that you have chosen. Other than that, video making is a convenient way to promote products and services to effectively boost businesses and companies. Video making is an electronic medium of recording which gives viewers the entertainment and satisfaction of being amused, as well as divert their attention whenever they are feeling stressed, sad, or lonely. There are people who uses videos and films as their way of finding peace that relaxes their minds and withdraw from reality for a short time, watching their favorite movies, films, documentaries, and vlogs. That is what video making and its very own importance.
There are several types of videos that people can make or do. First one is educational videos. Educational videos are excellent examples of teaching and learning concepts. Next is promotional videos that have become exceptionally popular with the convenience of fast wireless internet, powerful mobile devices, and businesses realizing that they can afford and use video with their marketing. Next is informational videos. These are the most simplistic types of videos, cut and dry, information delivered and succinctly as possible. Fourth is the documentary film. It's non-fictional motion picture intended to document some aspect of reality, primarily for the purposes of instruction, education, or maintaining a historical record. The fifth one and the last one is the entertainment videos. Finally, the fun stuff. Entertaining videos simply for entertainment's sake. The sky is the limit here, and many of the prior examples of video can fall under entertainment as well as, so it's not hard and fast category. Entertaining videos can vary in a scope, genre, and purpose. Some of the examples of entertainment videos are the Netflix, the blogs that we can see by the bloggers that is on YouTube.
Good morning everyone! Today I will discuss the textile. So what is textile? Textile refers to any type of fabric or woven material used in artistic creations. Artists often incorporate textiles into their works to explore various forms of expression, textures, and colors. Textile can be include techniques like weaving, embroidery, quilting, and more. It plays a significant role in contemporary art and can be seen in a variety of exhibitions and installations worldwide.
Hello there, I am Princess. We already discussed and learned what textile is. Now, come and let me show you a colorful, beautiful, and creative example of textile. Let me share my experience on how did I create this portrait textile sample.
Digital art refers to any artistic work or practice that uses digital technology as part of the creative or presentation process. It can also refer to computational art that uses and engages with digital media. Digital art, also once called computer art or new media art, refers to art made using software, computers, or other electronic devices. Anything produced or made on digital media such as animations, photographs, illustrations, videos, digital paintings, and such can be classified as digital art.
This is the example of digital art. First is the fractal algorithmic art. Second, data mushing. Third, dynamic painting. Fourth, 2D computer graphics. Fifth, 3D computer graphics. 6. Pixel art. And last is digital photography.
So now, why is digital art important?
The importance of digital art has enabled artists to unearth their creativity further. Artists can advance their work and improve their talent through new materials, mediums, and techniques. Digital art has expanded the possibilities through augmented reality exhibitions and virtual reality installations, among other avenues.
Installation art. It is also sometimes described as environment. It is often occupy an entire room or gallery space requiring the audience or the viewer to go through in order to completely interact with the work of art. However, some installations are only meant to be viewed from a doorway or one end of a room because they are too delicate to be viewed from any other location. Installation art is a term generally used to describe artwork that is located in a three-dimensional interior space, as the word install means putting something inside of something else. It includes everything from life-size sculpture made of recycled materials and room-sized displays to light and sound experiences inside an art gallery. Installation artworks can be found in galleries or museums but also often occupy in public and non-traditional art spaces. To further understand the installation arts, here are the examples.
For example, you could design a book theme installation where you arrange a series of large bookshelves, each filled with books representing different genres, author, or literary period. You could also incorporate book-related sculpture, quotes, and illustration to add depth to the installation. The goal is to engage the audience with books and encourage them to interact with the installation as they would in a library, fostering a sense of exploration and appreciation for literature through visual elements. The next example is interactive storyboard. In interactive storyboard, set up a giant storyboard on a wall or large display with movable elements representing characters, settings, and plot points for various stories. Visitors can rearrange the elements to create their narratives, fostering creativity and engage with literature.
Calligraphy is one of the elements of art that is modern type of decorative handwriting. The social trends make it popular, but we don't really know where it's being originated. In addition to that, handwriting begins 3000 BC, where the first Mesopotamian cuneiforms are created, and as Filipinos has its own handwriting, and that is called Baybayin. What I have in my hand is an example of calligraphy where you can see a decorative type of handwriting where you can see it displays different fonts. You miss the 100% of the shots you do not take.
Now that we are done identifying different visual art form, as we reflect on this different visual art form, we understand that visual art serves as a powerful means for artists to communicate their thoughts, emotions, and ideas, leaving a lasting impact on society and culture. It is a testament to the boundless potential of human imagination and creativity, continuing to evolve and inspire people across generations and cultures. As we delve deeper into the world of visual art, we gain a richer understanding of ourselves and as we delve deeper into the world of visual art, we gain a richer understanding of ourselves and the world around us, celebrating the beauty and diversity of human expression. That would be all. Thank you.